And welcome back. We're going to pick up where we left off last time in Against the Storm, Keepers of the Stone. Where basically we're making up for the fact that we went ahead and failed the last Prestige 9 mission. So we need to do another one. Needless to say, to sort of, what we could procrastinate, like we could assume we're not going to make it to the seal, and just go around and have fun, do things like the Royal Outpost over here, which would be easy. Instead, sort of catch back up and actually get going in the right direction, I need to do things like royal resupplies. So if I want to actually try the seal this cycle, instead of having to do a new cycle, we're going to have to do something like the Gathering Storm here and get a royal resupply for the seal fragments. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this Gathering Storm, which every year is going to make the storm longer. Which, depending upon how bad you are going into the storm, isn't actually a bad thing. Longer storms just mean the year take longer. So if you've got hostility under control, that's actually not as much of a bad thing. This and we're going into a coral forest map here. So I've got three choices. We can go with frogs, we can go with the beavers, or we can go with a mix of beavers and harpies. Thinking about going beavers, harpies here, but it's probably actually best just to straight beavers. So this will be 6 beavers, 2 unknowns, and now we're going to start picking things for our cornerstone, for embark bonuses. Take the royal permit for the cornerstone rerolls. We'll take the villagers, we'll take the wood, and we'll take the double food. Let's get started. So hopefully the audio is good for everyone. I had to restart the stream earlier because I was having audio issues. Apparently a Windows update, potentially common with the OBS update, screwed up the audio issues. Screwed up the audio earlier today. So we're in a coral forest. Oh, we can get an early workshop. Early workshop size. And a ranch. I'm going to be less interested in crystallized dew here because we can get that from the tree. So then the question is, do I want something that's all new recipes? I might hold off on this third one. I'm tempted to go lumber mill just for the extra wood, but we definitely don't need that right at the beginning. Or the extra planks. We have humans, so for the moment... we also got lizardmen, so I suppose we put a lizardman on there. Put the one and only lizard on there, and not make him real happy. We know there's a farm in that glade. Didn't take a farm. Ranch was too nice, so I went ranch early. Evaluating where I'm going. So in here we got multiple different types of trees. So that is that type. Okay, plant leaf is the boring one. Got crimson tree, which has incense. And we have muscle sprout trees with crystallized dew. So looks like we got a decent amount of crystallized dew in here. Okay, so I think early off, I'm going to start off with a very aggressive opening here. Double the gutters. The road's the lowest priority. We're going to want to go trade post early. Doesn't really matter where the trade post goes. And I'm going to want to go crude workshop early, mainly because I want to get my workshop built. Okay, so we'll have logs, bricks. So, and we won't have enough logs and won't have enough bricks. So, we will want this to make a little bit of everything. Except for pipes. Get the better version of it built ASAP. Let's get going. 5 clearance water for every 10 drizzle gathered during the season. So we're going to cut through into that glade. And then I'm going to gather a bunch of incense by selectively trying to harvest these trees. Incense is a item that you frequently want for dealing with glade events. So getting a couple, well, getting a decent amount of it just to deal with glade events is not a bad idea. Okay, we're in the glade. As expected, it had a farm. A little unexpected, we've got a hunting camp location and a place for coal vein. Interesting. Yeah, that's actually real interesting. Coal vein on this map might be interesting. I'm gonna rush off to do that right away. Yeah, in this case, because I've got the workshop, I'm less interested in those three. Scrolls would be better than scrolls. Paste is probably better than packs of trade goods. Flour is not bad, so it's probably the rain mill is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to see what the cornerstone is first. Oh, and they're building ruts, so it is time to probably tell them to do more useful things, like build shelters. We're going to need... Okay, we're going to need all 4 shelters to house everyone. Okay, there's the cornerstone. Any interesting cornerstones in here? +1 grain every 25 times it's produced. Jerky for pie is a little bit tempting. Because we could pick up the flour one and then... Can we make pie out of the cookhouse? Field kitchen? No, we can't make pie out of the field kitchen. Okay, if we can make pie out of the field kitchen, I'd definitely go with it. On the other hand, there is stuff we can make out of flour. So we can do flour, grab you. I'm gonna grab roots here. It's a little weak, but I'm gonna grab roots there. Because I know roots we can turn into flour. So we can turn the roots into flour and turn the flour into baked goods at the field kitchen. Specifically turn it into paste at the field kitchen. So that's a food route. So we have a background of food. Sell items worth at least 20 amber will almost certainly happen. No chronic benefits here. Heavy press, which is +1 oil production, is probably better, but are we planning on having oil? Is maybe a different question. I know it's not going to come out of the trees, I think, here. So I'd have to get a specific press for it. Granted, pressing meat isn't that bad, so we could press meat into oil, so we could actually be pretty decent oil. So yeah, I'm thinking of cold arms. Guild, get the beavers to 20 happiness, which would be +20 beavers, or the clan, get lizards to 15. I'm actually more tempted with the lizards. Plus pipe. At the same time, I don't really like making pipe. Versus trading post. I think we'll go trading post. So we've already got the trading post built. We just need to acquire the 10 amber delivery. So, the clan one here is already doable. So let's go ahead and at least get that set up to be turned in when we want to. Oh, I'm now saying, someone recommended last time that, well, on the comments that I enable the option to show the prestige, so you can see the prestige down there. And we actually are getting reputation from lizards, so that's not bad. Okay, so we're making the fabric. What are we missing? We're just missing No, we're also missing the brick as well. Brick may be an issue. I can get a little bit of brick from harvesting the reeds over here, so let's do that. So one thing I'm trying to save up for is, I think it's 40 incense. If we can get 40 incense from chopped down trees, and then I can use that if one of these glade events is an incense response. Deal with the incense response. Yeah, but it looks like that patch wasn't big enough. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up that plan modifier. Cookhouse. I knew there was a building called Cookhouse. I'm just naming the wrong building. That would be a better recipe for things we already have access to. So do I want... Well, I'm already planning on doing biscuits, right? So do I want the biscuit recipe? Skewers. Do that with meat and eggs. So that's... Probably do want a better building for that. Skewers biscuits is not going to be bad, right? So skewers makes the lizards happy. Biscuits make the human beavers happy. Well, the alternative is I could go Tinkerer here, which is not... It's still going to open up new things, right? It's going to open up access to tools and training gear. Both of which I can make with crystallized dew, which we're going to get from the trees. Yeah, I should go Tinkerer here. I'm going to want those tools. Well, I'm going to want those tools. I'm too much of a tool hoarder, to be fair. Well, I don't need to, and I am going to. We're going to drop one hostility level going into the storm. I think I can operate with one hostility level down, and that'll be fine. Let's get the border camp going. Okay, I can operate if... Oh, well, we're gonna be running it close, so it'll be fine. In fact, actually, with the level of wood we have, we should be able to run this. We just build a park. Got enough people, build a park, get them housed. Or get the global 1 bonus, and that'll be fine. There we go, level 1 bonus. No problems. Throw a human in the forge camp. Let's free up the other human for forge camp, because they're more effective at the forge camp. Alright, did you get all your planks? You've got all the planks, you've got all your bricks. We're just waiting on fabric. So we'll kind of force him, work on fabric, that's your job. Don't work on other things, please. Oh, we got some meat for us over here as well. More people. We could probably take them during the storm. Well, actually, I probably will want humans. I want some more humans for doing farm stuff. So I'd say, do I take beavers or humans? I'm tempted to do beavers, but at the same time, yeah, we need to benefit a little bit from having more options when it comes to farm quality. We'll have to draft a farm at some point, obviously, but... Okay. I think it's about the right time. Oops. I'm going to break through that glade. Let's get the choppers over there chopping. This puts me potentially in spitting distance of the forbidden one over here. Looks like we're not going to during the storm, but we're making good progress. Okay, you're done. So you're gonna let you finish the recipe you're on, but you're not gonna make any more there. We're gonna move you over to the much better workshop, which are basically gonna say make. Don't make pipes right now. Next round of things. Standing. Standing wouldn't be a bad one to do. Not quite as tempting to meat diet. Meat diet would come over with the egg containers. Would be nice. I suspect at some point we will get jerky. Human relatives, because of the +3 humans, is really good. Sacrificial ceremony would be more tempting if I had oil. Had a known way to make oil, I'd be probably trying to do sacramentals and I'm running here. Because oil delivery, ancient artifacts, smithy. Because I'd be gambling here on the trader coming in with coal and oil. This one, on the other hand, is just not a gamble. This one would be a little bit of a gamble, but yeah, I'm gonna go for the +3 opinion with humans. Okay, so we have this option. This is basically, if we can do the incense option, is cheaper. Can you sell me incense? No. Does sell me oil, so I could burn it down if I need to burn it down. Don't really want to burn it down. Would like that +3 global resolve. So the question is, how quickly can I get 16... I'm getting 14 ember. Or 14, incense. Got basically 5.5 minutes to get that incense. Yeah. Woodcutter's Prayer, Master Blueprint, Old Fedora Hat, or Deserted Caverns. If I'm not going... Don't really want that. Not really worried about that. That in a way... Doubling event loot is tempting, but in a way that's a gamble. Don't want the traders to arrive slower. So, Blueprint or reroll here? Master Blueprint. Basically that would give me improved hunting right now. Which isn't... Well, it isn't a solution to my current problem, but... Improved hunting with the lizardmen, it's not bad, so I'll take Master Blueprint. Okay. Don't like it on pause, but it did. Don't have a way to craft it, so it's just going to be tree chopping to get this incense. Isn't undoable. It might not be easy to do in time. So we want to chop those trees. Oh, back to your woodcutter. Cutting into that glade would be a little bit risky. Chop those ones down. We'll see. Question here is, do I buy fuel for emergency? And that would be pretty easy. We just go, say, buy that. And then go to the fire and say, hey, don't burn the oil. And that would work. So in theory, we have a backup option. If this is running down too close and I don't think I can do this, we can do burn down. Which may be what I end up doing, because I don't want the bad event to happen. I suppose I should set up when reasonably trappers camp. Is it better to harvest the big ones or the little ones? So we'll definitely have a bonus thing. Will probably be leather. Yeah, the big ones are better than the little ones. Okay, the big ones are just straight up better than the little ones. Is the merchant still here? He is still here. 10 amber is going to be expensive. Can I buy it anyway? Is that an option? Sure. Actually, let's not use clay there. Let's use wood. Actually, let's use some amount of wood either way, and then we can balance that off by taking plant fiber back. Okay, that gives us the 10 amber for trading post. Forester hut. It'd give us something to do. Well, actually, the small farm here is going to be better. So I say it's going to give me something to do with the farm, but we have a ranch, so feeding the grain either into the grain mill or into the mill. Either into... I thought I grabbed the grain mill, yeah. Either into the grain mill for flour or into the ranch for meat. Those, I should do that. Just straight up do that. Oh, we got another farm over here, too. I definitely wouldn't have needed to... Okay. Oh, because the merchant's going to go. I added that. Turn that modifier on. Don't need that modifier, but I turned it on. Okay, we need to turn you, or destroy you. Get that 8 wood back. Assign someone here. I'm going to go assign a human here, because I want the lizardmen for working the trappers. If the trappers get spelled. If the trappers get spelled. No nodes near the harvester. We have a place to put the harvester where it would have nodes, so we'll move it there. Actually, I think we're going to do this. I think we can do this. In which case, I should find 2 people to do this, and we're the best 2 to do it. So we're going to assign you to there. Start holding it over. Well, there isn't enough right now, but there should be enough RNG-wise from these trees. And then you are lizardmen. You're going to become ranch once we have the wood, once we have the planks. When you deliver, they're going to go pick up the last 3, so we're about 7 short. I think we'll get 7 in 3 minutes. And yeah, for on that thought process, I think we've actually got everything we need to really crank the trade. Oh, we got another source of coal. How many in that deposit? Just one. Okay, so that's a little coal. The salt coal up here is much more tempting to actually make use of. Plus that'll be a 2 or 3 vein. So we got mines as well, which is cool. We got mines, we got farms, we got a ranch, we got a rain mill. There they go. And I missed the deadline. Whoops. Missed the deadline. I screwed up. Oh well. We're gonna take 1 point of impatience, but the global resolve. Hopefully the global +3 resolve makes up for the point of impatience. On the same note, we probably want a lower hostility going into the storm. Yeah, taking all the woodcutters off will do that. So it is basically time to do that. Let's call the woodcutters back. That brings us down hostility. You don't need to apparently take them all back. Can we get away? Get away with 2 of them. They're paying people. I'm gonna need more humans. We'll take more humans, and we will take 1 of you back, so we can stay down. Okay. Waiting on planks for you. What to do with all the workers? Why we have them out and about? Got the wood for an herbalist camp, so we can set up an herbalist camp, start harvesting that. I think mine is going to be more planks, right? Yeah, more planks. Oh, one thing I can do is we can assign more people to the workshop. Get the workshop running faster, please. Oh, we might have a work shortage. Well, no, we're getting stone for something. I think that's reasonably common. Oh, the crimson range trees, which we're trying to get all the incense out of. Yeah, that makes sense. And let's try to clear some space behind the warehouse for industry buildings. And I got 3 unhoused people. Apparently have stuff to house lizardmen really well, so let's actually build 2 lizardmen houses. Oh, and that reminds me, ranch is very valuable. Let's get the ranch running. Okay, let's do 28 and 10 for the moment. Definitely use more lizardmen. More cornerstones. Royal Garden or Advanced District. At this point, as tempting as it is to get reinforced saw blades for the +1 planks, I think the Harmony decorations to get the +1 yield to all packs of trade goods would be, or packs of all goods would be useful, because we're probably going to start poking trade soon. Oh, I do have 2 geyser pumps, so upgrading 2 geyser pumps. And I do like my +1/+1 here. That would be nice. Get both geyser pumps going. Get both the geyser pumps automated would also be real nice. Okay, merchant has arrived. What do we want from the merchant? Probably, at the moment, nothing. Plantation actually probably the most tempting thing it's giving me, or the lightweight axis. I'm not going to pay for that stuff. Farmers serve food. Farmers have plus 75% chance of producing double yields when in the effect of biscuits. Silent looting we could score off of. We've got one abandoned cache to harvest. On the other hand, doubling down on that expert specialization, get really big packs was real tempting. Yeah, I'm going to go for the really big packs. We're going to try stacking the packs. Okay, free up beavers to go back to the woodcutter, please. What do we want more? Herbs, or we want this more? So let's buy assembling materials. But again, I don't really have anything I want to sell for that. That's the problem. I really need to get the trade going. It's part of the reason of getting you up. And basically I'm going to try to get my food going, followed by... Oh, the food kitchen's really tiny. Stick the food kitchen, the field kitchen there. We'll get the grain mill up as soon as we clear that one tree. Where is the building I'm thinking about? There's the building I'm thinking about. Makeshift post. We can start getting these goods. See, we're already up at 343. We're definitely in a position where we can make some of these pretty heavily, right? So we're going to say like 24 of those. Not in packs of crops yet. I'm going to want to get these farms going. At this point, they're going to be coming up next drizzle. Probably. Well, they're going to start being planted next drizzle. They might actually be up for the storm. So I might be able to assign farmers to them during the storm. There we go. We got that global. Plus 3 global resolve. Good to see. Oh, before I forget. Army's ready for its farm. Let's try to clear out the space behind our hearth here. Why? Oh, because I put them on the ranch. That makes sense. The ranch is not running. Why is the ranch not running? Because we have the products for all the ranch products are done. Okay. Never mind. Send them back to this anyway. Okay. Humans are good here. Beavers like being here. Right now I got spare beavers, so we'll assign a beaver here. We'll have you make flour. Field kitchen. No one likes being in the field kitchen, but I do need someone at the field kitchen. And the goal here is to make higher quality food. So if you got the stuff to make it, make it. Oh, and salt. Obviously salt if you got salt. Salt if you got salt. Okay. High quality food is an option. Please make high quality food. Next thing, I'm probably going to slow down the harvester's camp. So we've got a builder. Yeah. I might actually start scaling back the woodcutters just because I need them for other jobs. Which is a good place to be. Is a good place to be. And with that commenting of it being a good place to be, and looking at the time, this is probably a good place to put in the part break. Because, yeah, I think we're doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a woodcutter. Doesn't have a builder at this point. But yeah, we're making progress. This is off to a much better start than the last map. Oh, and I want to save the planks. Presumably have the planks. Save the planks for making the farms. So this is where I'm going to put the part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you've been enjoying it. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break, stretch my legs, drink my tea, and then be right back. So I'll be back in less than a minute. Catch you all in the next part. Until then, have a good time, and hope you good luck. Bye for now.